How in the world do you get soap to look like denim? In this video, I experimented with some textures and colors to try and accomplish this. Did the final product flop? Does this soap bleed? Does the water turn blue? Fortunately, I have some mishaps and I don't know what that is. But if you want to see how I was able to accomplish this, get something to eat and drink and keep watching. Hello and good day, awesome people. If you're watching this, you're awesome, and I'm talking to you, and you in the back. Hello, how you doing? I am Natasha, and in today's video, I am making this soap that's full of blues, and I decided to call it a denim jean soap. And the main reason why is because there are some white specks that are in the soap that really give it that fabric textured look, and I loved how this soap came out. Now I used this plastic container to angle my soap loaf, and I realized in the first layer it was hard for you guys to see, so I was able to smart up and realize that and try to angle it so you guys could see it. This is actually difficult. This is not easy because I'm literally facing away from the scooping, so you're welcome. The things I do for you. I'm crazy. I have ran into some problems and complications and reservations. So do you guys ever feel like sometimes no matter how much planning you do, how much prep you do, how much notes you take, how much times you put the pets out the room, the kids asleep, whatever, the birds asleep, something always ends up happening? Can you relate? Do you get the bird doodle on your freshly washed car? You know, that kind of thing? I used Cavalier as my fragrance oil, and it had mild acceleration, but oh my goodness, look what happened. I am so over it at this point. So guess what happened? I'm recording the video. You know, I did my prep work. I made sure everything, all the ducks in a row and everything. And I look up right before this layer, and the battery on the camera says no more charge left, and I had to record each layer, you guys. Also, it's not gonna make sense on how I got the design, so I had to switch recording devices. I had to hurry up and reposition it, and the camera fell, and this and that, and you know, yakety smackety, yada yada yada. The next thing you know, the soap turned into like soap on a stick. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So the way I accomplished the little specks is I put soap that I had already made. It was white, and I broke it up and I put it inside the batter, and I let it crumble up and blend, and then I scooped in my layers. So at this point, I was a bit nervous because if you don't know already in soap making, if your soap sets up too quick and then you install it, you run the risk of those daggone air pockets. So when I was doing the editing, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I pushed it in the cracks enough. Oh my goodness. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about the fragrance. It's called Cavalier. It's made by Nurture Soap. Now, according to the website, the top notes are spices and bergamot, the middle notes are orange zest, clean notes, and the bottom notes are cedarwood. I'm definitely getting clean notes, you guys. It's a beautiful scented soap. The entire soap smelled awesome, but it does indicate there's no acceleration, and honestly, there is mild acceleration, so just be careful. Now, would you look at that? Look at that. Who wants to cut open this soap when you see a crater? You see like the Grand Canyon in the front of the daggone soap. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did not know what I was gonna see when I cut this soap open. Now who's ready for the soap cut? All right, now hold on to your Joe ashes. Let's go. Let's go. We making soap, okay? We making soap, S-O-A-P, cold process soap. This looks so awesome. Look at the tops. I thought it was going to be a catastrophe. They came out better than expected. It almost gives me snow caps, like ice caps. This soap came out nice. The design is cute. It gives me sassy denim. The little white specks inside gives it like a fabric, like a textured feel. It's so beautiful. And guys, I'm actually going to do a lather test on this soap. And I'm going to do some cleanup. So hopefully you stick around for that. But look how nice this soap came out. Except for that part. It came out gross. I was so fooled by that, but thank goodness that wasn't throughout the bar, man. That would have been a catastrophe. Now let's get into this lather test. As you can see, there's no blue mica in the water. This is only a day after, you guys. And the soap is lathering. Can you imagine when it cures? Oh my goodness. It's cleanup time. If you're here still watching, shout out to you. Shout out to you. I'm going to bevel 2 sides and then I'm gonna bevel 3 sides. What do you guys think? I actually like both. I like the 3-sided beveling and the 2-sided beveling. But what do you guys think? It really dresses up the soap. For those of you who are soap makers, this is a really simple design to do. Preferably like to have a fragrance that accelerates a little bit so that it can set up your layers and then you can go ahead and move on and pile the next layer on top of it. I think this is a beautiful soap. I think many colors can work out with it. You can even sharpen the lines a little bit with a scraper, but I just wanted it to be organic. I mean, you know, nice and organic. I think the soap came out so beautiful. I'm definitely going to make this design again. I will try to do the sharper lines. If you're interested in seeing this design but with sharper lines, let me know below in the comment section. This was a fun soap to make aside from some of the drama I had earlier, honey. But guys, I have other videos that I would love for you to watch. Please click on the next video, protect your energy, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you did, and I'll see you on the next one.